The best choice is standing in front of you. I cannot be recommending people who failed you and you call them, is it a better choice? No. Of course, the reason we are doing this, the reason we are in court is because we are better than the rest of them. But they want to make sure you don't get the best. So it's the same position I maintain day in, day out in these conversations that we have here. And we are lucky that we are making history together. So always keep everything I said to you on record, fully. That the reason this is so important to us is that there's a country to be liberated. And we will make sure that we do it. And you've seen there's nothing I told you here will happen to the political class that has not happened. Including parties, coalitions that are forming and coalitions that are falling apart, and new parties that are emerging as politicians get more and more desperate. The problem that people haven't gotten yet is that most of them are just distracting you away from the real solution to the problem. And one of their strategies is to keep us tied down in court. You have seen it now. What I've been telling you, that their plan from day one, when they dreamt of this thing, was that seize his passport, when he gets it back, find another charge, and they brought this one up, and they got the judge, got the lawyer, and everybody. But they did not anticipate that we'll be growing stronger and stronger every day. When we came this morning, you must have seen the manner they were upset that we are coming to court, because they knew they were going to do what they did today. When you see them doing, you can tell from the morning time, the way they behave at the gate, when they have something bad to do. So we already studied it. But as far as I'm concerned, and Jonathan is not different from Tinubu. Tinubu is not different from Atiku. Atiku is not different from Obi or Kwakwanso. We are the ones who are different. And that is the idea that they are afraid of in all this struggle that you are saying. If any one of them was in power, I would still be here. Because they can't tolerate progressive ideas that can liberate the country. Yes.
3 months.
I think Akpabio has defected more times than anybody in this country. So what moral authority does he have? Our problem is not defection. Our problem is deflections of the issues on hand. We don't want to get muddled up with this. You asked me the same question when ADC was established. Oh, everybody's defecting to the ADC. So there's no need to pay attention to or pay mind to all those irrelevant political movements or moves. Well, it's quite, we have already told you that you are not in a democracy. We are in a morontocracy. As this country's democracy has been hijacked by morons. And they are running the affairs of the country in a moronic way. So you can't call it a democracy. But we are here again and again telling you and reiterating that we are here to liberate the country. And everything you are seeing here, in terms of their maneuvers within the courts, with the police, with the army, there are ways that they have designed to stop the movement that they see that is growing. There's nobody who is in doubt anymore in this country that the consciousness of the masses has risen. Nobody in the history of this country that I know of has ever visited the Ministry of Justice. We did it on Monday. And they know when they see these numbers that the numbers here are small compared to the people who are angry outside. And the ones outside are just waiting to connect with the ones that you see here. And a full-blown revolution will engulf this country. I don't know the dates, but I have no doubt that this country will experience a revolution. That the system of oppression, of corruption and incompetence, and the wickedness that we have seen with those in power is not sustainable. That I know for sure. You can ask all these small mushroom officials to resign or be removed. But why have we thought about removing the person who appointed them? That should be the focus of everybody. With due respect to ZLP and the other parties, I have been in meetings with them where they refuse to speak to the issues that matters. And I'm saying it openly before you. The last time political parties who are not in the APC had problem, do you know where they went to? They went to eat at the banquet hall of the presidential the President Villa, including I think the ZLP was there. All of them eating pounded yam. And so why are they complaining now? Because it was after they went to the banquet hall to eat that they said they should register some of them. Because of sea finish. Yes. There's no way you can call yourself opposition politician. And the only place, no matter how hungry you are, the only place you can go and eat lunch or dinner is the home of your enemy. You have gone to take poison. So it's the reaction of that poison that is slowly killing them now. So if you remove the AGF, you mean Tinubu will not find another AGF that can do the job? No. Focus on Tinubu at this time, make him a one-term president. And you solve all your problems. The opposition is not fragmented. The problem is that you are looking at position, or the people you call opposition are not opposition. We are the opposition. Yes, we are the ones who are opposed to bad governance. There's nobody in ADC that is opposed to bad governance. They were people who introduced bad governance into this country and have practiced and sustained it. There's nobody in NDC, former governor of that barefooted man in Bayelsa. So, they are not opposed to bad governance. They were governors who looted the monument for. He has one of the biggest mansions in Abuja. It didn't come from his salary. It didn't come from his allowances. They stole. So don't call them opposition. The problem is how you label people who are not opposition. We are the ones who wake up every day to go to police stations to bail out victims of repression. We are the ones who combine our efforts on social media to fight criminality. We are the ones who are opposed to corruption, incompetence. We are the ones calling them out. These guys don't. Even Justice Crack, that we are all fighting for, the person he supported in 2023 is Peter Obi. He has not made a statement about him. Even now, he's still supporting. You understand? But we are not interested in who he supported or not. We are interested in justice and his right to keep being who he wants to be. Whether it's against us or for us, he has the right to enjoy the freedom to practice his trade. That's always been our position. After
the NSAS protest, there seem to have been some changes to the Nigerian police force. I didn't think it was just a window dressing.
It was window dressing, otherwise we wouldn't have seen what happened in Warri recently. But you must understand that the moment there was small outcry over the killing of that guy, it wasn't in Warri. The reaction of the police shows that they are afraid of another NSAS. All this transferring of policemen, of course, is window dressing. There's no question. But it is driven by the fundamental or motor fear that another NSAS can happen. But people, they are expecting NSAS, but we have already done end bad governance, and end something is coming again. Yes.
There's no trouble between Akpabio and Oshiomhole. Those troubles are probably that
Oshiomhole hasn't had a chance to go and rub feet again, and Akpabio, it has to be something about privilege. It doesn't have anything to do with you, so don't bog me down with commenting. There's no fight. Sometimes just to distract you also, they create the impression that they are fighting. No, they're not fighting. Even Akpabio said yesterday that Oshiomhole, we're not fighting anymore. Oshiomhole can get on the jet again, 34,000 feet, and we're rubbing the feet of an Olusho. They don't have any disagreements. They don't. Yes. Thank you.
Revolution now.
Revolution now.